Hi. I just spilled my drink on the table, but it's good now. Ah! That noise was for you. Hi, Squiggly. How's it going? I'm gonna forewarn you that the look for this evening is it's interesting, to say the least. I'll just come and show you. Hi. I'm literally in my sweatpants and all that. How's it going? Hi. So thank you. I just started a new job, so I was trying to really get just up to speed, and I knew that's where oh, do you see this? Maybe you could do you, right the light by my armpit. Anyway, I was trying to just get up to speed with my new job. I swear I don't look like Cindy Lou Who there, but do you see how my hair literally just does whatever I tell? Yeah, it's crazy. But I came on because I missed you guys, and today I'm so comfortable. Today is my birthday, as of I don't know, an hour ago. So I'm not rusty, don't worry. I've been reading for clients and, still doing that. Thank you, Sue. So I've still been reading for my clients, things like that. I just haven't had time to read much for you guys, and I'm so sorry. Thank you. Oh my gosh. This is something special. Yeah. But I started my new job 2.5 weeks ago. I was traveling for the first week. I'm traveling all of next week, but I'm finally getting into my groove, and I feel a little bit more solid in my position. Hi, Stacy. So yeah, I wanted to do a reading, and I don't even know, don't cry, please. In the back of my mind, I kind of knew that I was gonna. Does no one see the two these two orby things under my left armpit? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm hoping that as my job, as I go through the motions and getting up to speed there, that I'll kind of you do see that, right? Also, this light is really weird, but we'll just leave the lights as we I'm hoping that once I kind of get up to speed, it is my birthday, once I kind of get up to speed, I'll be able to do a few more readings. So yep, this is me, no makeup, hair tied, sweatpants, chilling with no makeup on, right? Anyway, that's me. Thank you so much. Okay. This is my first glass of champagne, by the way, so. Sure, you can ask a question. Should I play around? No, I'm gonna leave it as is. Hello. Hello. How old are you now? Thank you, KB. Can you just let me know how old you are now? So you say by the time you're 18. First of all, like, I'm not even worried about you. I'm 16. Yeah, you need a lot of training, but so it sounds like, unless I'm like wrong, like you have 2 job offers lined up. Is that, have they actually given you the offer? Thank you. I can't. I mean, like, do you see me right now? You're the best, sister. Unless I'm like not understanding. So, did you get verbal offers? Giving career advice is like my shit. I mean, you should come up close and personal and see how this actually looks. What is this way? Yeah. That's how it is right now. I'm just sitting far away. I can't. I literally can't. Very interesting. My deck just cut and it's speaking to me, so I'm gonna take it. There are 3 cards. 4 of Swords. I see there's like a little bit of a glare and I apologize, but 4 of Swords. Ace of Cups. And the Knight of Wands. Mind you, I'm not even gonna tell you what's behind like this. I mean, the 2 of Cups was below, but I'm not taking those. I'm just gonna take what, and then the 10 of Cups. All right, anyway. So we'll take these 3 cards for you, Stacy. Let me just, sorry, I can't read. Okay. First of all, Stacy, lovely to meet you. I feel like you're new to my channel, so welcome. I am really excited for you that you're even asking these questions, because when I was your age, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. And then to that, I mean, I certainly didn't have you're asking such great questions, and it's not really anything to do with, spirituality or like finding your way, like as if you're lost in your path. You know exactly what you want to do with your life. You want to be an accountant. I'll give you an answer, like just like showing you like what the cards say, and then like, but I'll give you like just real life advice, because that's really what I like doing. So again, 4 of Swords, Ace of Cups. This is like the most beautiful Ace of Cups I've ever seen. And the Knight of Wands. So are you gonna get like, you were saying like was it like a higher paying offer? I can't really honestly remember, but after time and like reprieve, like getting maybe preparing for the worst. When I see this 4 of Swords, it's like you see like the girl, like she's sitting like on the edge of this cliff, head in her hands, like kind of preparing for like to be like all encompassed by something like that's looming over her, is like the energy that you're in right now. But you can't make a smart or like educated guess as to where you're going if you have your head in your hands, so your hands are covering your eyes, you can't see where you're going. So if that be the case, that would be rather unfortunate, because here we have the Ace of Cups right next to the Knight of Wands. Wands are, I mean, I'm happy we have well, 3 of 4 suits here, but wands are all about work. They are all about like that entrepreneurial, like go-getter energy. And the Knight is like the fieriest, most like, I'm gonna go after it in its suit, right? Sometimes like the Knight of Wands even needs to be like, you see why he's kind of like namaste, like in the middle, like trying to like chill, because like he's being kind of forewarned, like don't get like too grabby. I'm not saying I think be a go-getter, go after what you want. There's at least one offer on the table. We see that with the Ace of Cups, and you're gonna be like mind blown. Like you see how she's looking at this like beautiful cosmic like eruption. It might even be an offer that you're not considering, or that like you don't see right now. Thank you, Squigs. Or Najee. I'm not saying your name right. I apologize. But I also do see 2 offers though, because you see like on 2 sides, like these are 2 like it's 2 new opportunity, 2 worlds, 2 different worlds for you. They may be 2 very different offers. Long Ace. Najee. Jeez, like, and I was an English major, so like, and I like love language. So I hope that helps, Stacey. Love and light and best of luck to you. Keep faith though, you know? Najee. Why have I like never said that right then? And that's like a long time coming that I haven't said that right. I think I missed questions. You're so welcome. I hope that helps. And like, listen, good for you, girl. Like, I'll say, like, as it relates to job stability, everyone is always going to need an accountant. So, yeah, you'll never not have a job. You'll be great. Good for you. I was always awful at math. So, do you guys have any other questions for me? Otherwise, I guess I could do like a read. What do they, so rude and racist against you or toward you? So they're like micromanaging you, like every little thing you do. If you like so much as turn your neck this way or like, I don't know, sneeze, they're like, what you doing? What you up to? And it makes you probably really nervous to be there too, because you're like kind of having to watch your back, like when you're like just on your computer. I don't know exactly what you do. I don't know if it's like an office job, but I feel like you definitely feel like you need to like always be like on guard or what have you. But I'm a little confused as to what you're hoping to get out of the question, I guess. They send friends and family as like, as what? I'm confused. Is it like a family-owned business? And you're not a part of the family? To stalk, oh, to like check up on you, make sure you're doing your job. And are you sure of that though? Or is that like, you may be speculating? Like, listen, I have conjured a lot of crazy scenarios in my life, like thinking that something was something when it absolutely wasn't. And I'm not calling you crazy by any means. It's just like, it's something we do. I do it all the time. I am like I know you guys watch Office Space, like the jump to conclusions board. That's me. I jump to conclusions. That's what I do, like literally for a living. Yeah. I don't know what your KB, I don't know what your like what your chart looks like, what your sun, moon, rising sign is, but I pulled 4 cards for you, a ton of water energy. So we have the 10 of chalices or the 10 of cups in reverse, followed by the 4 of wands, followed by the Knight of chalices in reverse, followed by the 7 of chalices. A lot of water energy. So if you're not a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, then someone's being emotional, if that's, or like, I don't know, but like Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces for sure. You're afraid. When I'm looking at the 7 of cups, like, typically this is like 7 of cups talks about being like confused, seeing illusions, having too many options, not knowing which to pick, you know, kind of getting lost in your imagination. This 7 of chalices, like, you look scared to even make one move, to pick this one apple, sorry for the glare, like off the tree, because you're worried that, like, do you see like the angst like in her eyes? And you're just trying to like get your job done, feed yourself, and like, you know what I mean? You're just like trying to do your job. Trying to work toward, so this 4 of wands is also different. 4 of wands typically talks about like stability, as it relates to building something. Like wands are fire. They are, you know, passionate, like wanting to build something that is stable for the future. This card's a little bit different. This is, you know, you wanting to be trusted by another so that the two of you can dance and relish in success in a partnership. But that's not what you're seeing right now, because right next we have 2 cards in reverse. So we have the Knight of chalices Knight of chalices in reverse, and then the 10 of chalices in reverse. So it's like if you look at this 10 of the glare is awful. If you look at this 10 of chalices, it's like you see this like there's 2 people like kind of kneeling down, and some people like interpret this card as like, you know, like a mother father figure, like with children like leaning in like toward them for like tender loving care. I see this maybe, so in reverse, like you could be like trying your best to like reach out to them and do everything you can to show that like you're on their team, you're there for them, especially if they have like family checking up on you. Like this definitely like makes sense to me. But in reverse, there's no trust there. There's no trust that this offer that was made to you, like whenever you got this job, there's no trust that this will ever come to fruition. But bottom of the deck, we do have the Sun card. So my best advice is to remain optimistic. It's all you can do right now. And if it really feels toxic and you really feel like this job isn't worth it and that you have other jobs lined up, the best time, by the way, to look for a job is when you currently have one. Do so. Maybe this isn't your story, your professional story, and it's to teach you something. What you want, what you don't want, the people you want to surround yourself with at work. We spend so much of our time at work. You damn best better believe that you want to trust and enjoy the people, for the most part, I'm not saying everyone, that you work with. Otherwise, you sit in like this 2 of Swords energy, which is like, I'm sitting here waiting for like the gods to like give me some, like, please give me a miracle. No, like we make our own miracles, and then the divine will step in when necessary. my best advice, show that you're a team player, right? So even if they're like doing weird things, we're having people like check up on you, whatever, they come by, say like, hey, how's it going? Yep, everything's great here. Just like, like give them updates saying like, okay, so I've done XYZ. I went through this inventory. I have done like this, like sales, whatever. Like, be prepared, like to talk to them and show them your stuff. Show them what you've been successful with. There's no argument with that. You're welcome, Ruben. Hello. It's so weird. Doesn't feel like my birthday, like at all. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm like unshowered and ugh. What's in the cup? Champagne. Veuve Clicquot. I don't know if that's how you say it. And then this is just water. See. I kind of want to get I'm not like loving the decks I have on the table right now. I want to write a book on the toxic work situations I've put myself in. It's not smelly, but that's funny. I found myself in I graduated college. I was an English major and an economics and journalism double minor. And I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. So I graduated college, and I moved back in with my parents. And I woke up the next morning after graduation, and my dad like swung open the door and he goes, so you gonna get a job? And I'm like, what, Dad? Job? I just got home. And he was like, yeah, if you're gonna live in this house, like you're gonna be working. Get up. Go to the library, go on job site, like get a job. And at the time, I was much younger. I was very bitter and angry. Not with I was bitter because I grew up in a town that I'm blessed. Please believe me. Like, I grew up very nicely, but we were kind of like the lesser of means in this town. So like while like people like in my like class like in high school got like brand new like Mercedes and stuff when they turned 16, I had to like, when I first asked my dad if I was getting a car when I was 16, he like laughed at me and looked like he was crying and said that he had a bike for me in the garage. My dad did a lot right, though, that I see now that I didn't see then. You know, it's when you're younger and you don't really have I had no idea. I didn't understand the value of a dollar. And in 2012, when I graduated, no more mommy and daddy subsidized. Like, that was it. And listen, I'm blessed to even have that. I'm blessed. But I was in for a rude awakening because I then had to figure out how to support myself. That led to me being in codependent relationships with men that it was just for feeling like that need for stability, financial and what have you. And it took a huge tower moment. I'm just like repeating myself. I know most of you know this story. For me to finally realize that, Melissa, wake up, you need to start doing things on your own, be self-sufficient. And here I am in this apartment, which I'm actually moving out of in 2 months. But this is my apartment that I pay for and work hard for with my own money. And I'm telling you, and this is not just for the ladies, it's for the men as well, gentlemen, there is nothing that feels as good as getting into bed at night, tucking yourself in the whatever it is, your apartment, your house, you got roommates, whatever, it doesn't matter, that you pay for with your hard-earned money. Nothing feels better. Living alone was scary for me, especially after being in relationship. I was like a serial date. I was engaged. I had to call off my wedding. I mean, I had never been on my own in my life, and I've been alone now for almost 2 years in this apartment, and you learn to cuddle yourself to sleep at night. And I never realized I've got an Aquarius moon, right? So there's a huge part of me that does love alone time and detaching and kind of and then there's the Taurus, I'm a Taurus sun, so if you look around my apartment, everything is beautiful. I just want to be surrounded by everything. Okay, B, let's talk then, because the Aquarius moon can certainly it likes to play. Oh, it does. Guys, I'm gonna get some different decks because I'm not feeling these. I'm not feeling. Thank you so much, greatness. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm not, compared to what women are doing today and what they are crusading and what they are doing for our future daughters and granddaughters, I'm no nothing as it relates to that. But thank you so much for saying that. Everybody has a story, and if I can share my story, wow, it's crazy because my birthday always brings up this weird kind of I have to crack my neck. Weird feeling for me because it was right around my birthday that I called off my wedding. So I was supposed to get married in September of 2016, and I called it off in May. So this is always a weird time for me. But I think as the years go on, it's now been we're going on 4 years. It gets easier. It really does. I don't know how many girls are in here, but I treated myself to a birthday gift that half want to show you. Thank you, Squigs. You're you're the best. Honestly, that girl is my soul sister. And you need to check in with me and tell me how you've been. Okay? I have so many freaking tarot decks. It's so funny because this is my single girl, or was my single girl apartment. And if I ever brought someone back here, it's just funny because it's a whole I've got 2 full bookshelves of tarot decks. And I mean anything from, let's see, what do I have there? Star Power, which is about moons and rising signs and all that. I have some Poe, one's Happy Hour, Material Girl Living in a Mystical World. Actually, I'll take you on a little tour. So we got just a wide variety of books and tarot decks. And that's not all of them because I took a lot down. But yeah, lots of tarot books, self-helpy books. Oh, my favorite. This lady is everything. She is, I don't know if you guys know who Dorothy Parker is, but she is such like, oh my gosh. Goals, goals, goals. My favorite deck. I can't say honestly, because throughout my like journey with tarot, it's changed, it evolves. It depends on like, it depends on who I'm reading for, what I'm reading for, if I'm reading for myself. There's a lot of factors that like I'm really going to play. So that's like a little bit harder for me to say, but who wants me to keep reading? Yes. I mean, I'll say like aesthetically, they're like beautiful decks like this one. This is the Work Your Light Oracle deck. I mean, you can look at the, I mean, it's gorgeous, but that's an Oracle deck. I'm sorry to hear that, Sue. I felt like when I called off my wedding, what I went through was like essentially a divorce, and what's hilarious is that I'm currently dating a divorce lawyer. Go figure. I was like, where were you when I like needed you, when my like former fiance was like threatening me and saying like, get your legal counsel in order, like. Sure, Eleni. Is that how you say your name, Eleni? Squiggly. What's your future husband gonna be like? Well, I hope he's like half as smart as you, which is like an impossibility. He's gonna be kind, loving. He's gonna want to listen when you talk. Like when you're like babbling about something and anything and whatever it is, he's gonna want to listen, and you're gonna kind of say like, oh, I know I'm like going on and on, like whatever, but he's gonna want to, he loves hearing you talk. He likes reading your poetry. He finds you poetic. I think he loves the way that you love love. And I think you think that there's no one out there like this that exists that can regard you in this manner. But I see it clear as day. Clear. Very clear. And someone who respects your family situation and understands it and builds you and gives you the power and the strength you need to deal with that. So we talk about this was my first tarot deck I ordered like 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago, and like it looks like the dog chewed the, I don't know. Sorry, did other people ask questions? And yeah, Eleni. Are you trying to date 2 men at once? Or is Ronnie maybe a girl? Sorry. Are you trying to be in a polyamorous relationship? Okay. Do they know that this, like, their relationship would be like that? Like that it would, you know, involve the 3 of you? Like, do they know each other? Do they know of one another? Have they even met? And Eleni, what's your sign? I have a friend named Melanie. With either of them. But do they know of one another? Like, correct me if I'm understanding, of course. So correct me if I'm understanding, or if I'm not. You're looking to be in a relationship with the 3 of you, yes? Sorry, hang on one second. I'm not so like, you know, with the signs. I mean, you know, thank you for providing them. It's funny, like, so I'm a Taurus, Sun, Aquarius, Moon. I will tell you that those are difficult signs. Conflicting, like 5,000%. They square each other, these signs. Aquarius is air. Taurus is obviously earth. Taurus is fixed. I believe, and maybe I'm crazy, is Aries mutable? I don't, in any case, what I'll tell you is that my life struggle, being a Taurus Sun, Aquarius Moon, is that they're, then what is it, Squigs? I am constantly, my head, and then like my emotional, like my heart, are always at odds, always in conflict. But in any case, that doesn't, I don't always say that like determines and dictates like the outcome of your scenario, but let's see. What were their names again? I'm sorry. Ronnie and George. How old are they? And just to, I'm sorry, like, because I don't think you answered my question. They know, the two of them, that you want to be in this 3-person relationship, like sexually and all that. Well, Eleni, this is a different story. You can't have your cake and eat it too. So I think what you really need to be asking yourself is not who you're going to end up, who do you want to end up with? What are you looking for in a man? Because when we're indecisive, what that really means is that we don't have a clear picture of what we want. And they both might have like very different, polar opposite is what I'm imagining, qualities. But that being said, this comes down to you. Okay. Sorry, so I misunderstood what you were trying to say, which by the way, I'm like totally cool with. I think everyone does them, especially sexually. So then get to know them. The 1 cup, yeah, and enjoy this. This is the best time. Flirting, oh my God. The best time is when you're getting to know each other. Ask anyone, the best time. We got the 5 of Cups in reverse. Justice, and then the Lovers in reverse. So yeah, you're having a difficult time making a decision. I think you had some like emotional turmoil in the past, crowning your reading. 5 of Cups in reverse. This is your past. You had some emotional turmoil. And bottom of the deck, 7 of Pentacles. You're scared that, you know, just looking back at your life, taking, you know, assessing everything that's gone down. My ear is ringing. You want to make sure you're making the right decision, and I can't blame you. And hello, here we are with the Justice card. This is all about like making a balanced decision. Know that when this Major Arcana card comes up, right, justice will be served to the person who has been just, right? So no like sort of it's like if you've been on Santa's good list, Love will come to you. Beautiful. But here, I say beautiful because like this is like, I always see this as me. So I apologize, but this card talks about independence, the power of knowing that you can stand alone, being beautiful in your own skin, and not needing, you know, you see there's one woman in this card, duality of two people here. There's duality in this card as well, as you see the two scales. There's even duality with the Five of Cups. You see on two sides of the card, there are different types of cups being spilled. There's no duality here. This is just you basking in the work you've done, like life's little pleasures. I guess my best advice is to focus on that for now. Focus on you. Get to know you. I'm happy to hear that, because this was and always will be me, but this was me. This had to be me. In order for me to get out of like this codependent, like I need a man phase, I had to learn to love myself on my own. How could I give love to someone else if I didn't even know who I was and what I wanted? Does that make sense? I hope it does. Just quickly, I didn't see what you just said. Oh my God, it's nonstop at the ears. Nonstop. I'm happy 14 people joined. This is fun. It smells so good. Anyway. All right, we'll do like one or two more questions. But I need to drink more. I just want to like have a little champagne and then go to sleep. This is actually, I don't have a favorite deck, but this is like one of my favorite decks. It's by Debony Amber Wolf. She's like amazing, an indie tarot deck creator. This is the Serpent Fire Tarot deck. And I love it. Look at like there's no like special effects, like the gold. And I've like used this deck a lot. Like you'll find like decks that have like this like shiny like foil coat that this eventually like just like it gets gross. It like kind of peels off. This does not. Music is medicine. Are you gonna meet anyone soon? Eleni, I saw September. Sorry. And I think I saw September because like I said, like this is like, I need you to be focusing on you. So that kind of does make sense. But that's not a bad thing. It's not too far away. Love requires patience. Hold on to these cards. What did he say? Am I gonna meet anybody soon? Have you met yourself? And I mean, no, I mean that seriously, like not in an obnoxious way. Do you find that you're in a position where you're ready for love? I'm saying this because this is like literally like I'm just speaking intuitively and like what I'm picking up on. Like, wait, look how cool this is. Like, do you guys see this? Wait, hold on, so look, no, and then. It's like constellations. I can't even get over it. You feel good. Good. Have you always felt good? Or like relatively like, yeah, like nothing really terrible has happened in my life. Like I'm pretty good. Or like you're like coming out of and healing from some sort of life event. Because I don't. And can I ask you just one more question? What's your zodiac star or sun sign? Or actually, if you know your birth chart, which would be awesome. KB, I'll come back to that. Of course, Pisces gang. What is your Venus sign, if you don't mind me asking? And if you don't mind telling me your year of birth, that would be great. Ah, my Venus is in Aries too. It's so weird. I like kind of knew you were gonna be saying that. I can't explain it. 90s baby, love it. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Okay, music medicine. Ace of Swords. And I have to explain this a little bit more in depth. This deck is a little bit more complicated. 10 of Pentacles. 9 of Swords in reverse. Are you going to meet someone soon? You have the Queen of Cups, bottom of the deck. Could be your energy. You're perceptive right now. You are. Not psychic, maybe you have psychic, but I don't know, but almost psychic. You can feel it, and I think that's why you're asking me. You're asking me because I think you feel that love is coming your way, whether it's someone that you have in mind right now or like you can just feel it. It's palpable in the air. That's why you're asking me. I don't think I'm wrong, so, but in any case, we have the Ace of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords in reverse. I don't think you like watching the rest of the world. You were for a while. You were watching the rest of the world develop, everyone open up and blossom in love. And I think that's what you were ultimately longing for. But and the beauty of this is that this came up in reverse. So this is you understanding that you too will, you know, open up to love, blossom in love, just like those that you see around you. How and where, I can't tell you because like I don't like bullshit and like make up any of this stuff. Like I'm not gonna say it's going to be when you wake up tomorrow and like go get your milk. Like no. But what I will tell you is, I mean, you have an ace and a 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. You need to, this is about surrendering to the idea that though there will be pushes and pulls in life, especially as it relates to new beginnings. Aces are new beginnings, new starts, the seeds, the beginning of building something beautiful. And you've done the work. I can feel it. Like you've manifested this. Like this, I mean, this card looks like manifestation in itself, like third eye, like chakra opening. And what I love about like these two cards, you see obviously there is a common denominator here. We see two very prominent symbols against this like orangey sunset, you know, like kind of like creamsicle colored background. We have a pentacle, and then we have the third eye chakra. You are very keen. This is what I was saying, like you might have some psychic abilities, but I think you know that something is coming, that if you, you know, kind of show the universe, you see the two hands are open, the person is meditating, grounded, you know, in front of the sun. I say sun because that's how, I don't know, that's how I'm seeing it, but a lot of this is about just like surrendering, but not surrendering in like nothing's going right and I have no faith, but I'm just going to give my faith into the universe. Not about, that's not what this is about. You know this is coming. So just stop like wondering when, how, and where, and let it come. I mean, the cards are literally like it's they're demanding that. Does that make sense? That's beautiful though. You definitely have some very if you're not, you're like, you're quite intuitive. What? Yeah, that's a little weird. Squiggly, watch that. Thank you. I don't know either, and it's like hard to tell. There's always gonna be creeps and trolls. Just trying to move away from them. You're so welcome. Beautiful, beautiful cards. Like, I mean, and I'm really happy, honestly, that I used this deck for you. It's a little bit more complicated, the imagery, and I think you like fully got it. So that's good. I'll do like one or like honestly like maybe one more question, or maybe as long as it takes for me to finish this. Did not take too long. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm trying to do a read tomorrow morning. Ugh, it's just like, it's hard to get out of my bed. My commute to work is crazy now. Does anyone have any more questions? I can't answer that for you, Manish. Teach his own, and quite frankly, I don't know enough about Vedic astrology to say that you should do one or the other. And that would not be fair. If I'm not informed, I will always be honest and tell you, like, if I'm, you know, I'm not an expert. I know virtually, I know they go by the moon. So, like, if you're a Taurus, technically, if you're a Gemini, I don't know. But I don't know enough to give you a fair answer. I think you do what you feel called to, and that's that. And I love the fact that these things are still hanging out here. What I'm going to do, guys, is just pull a few cards for the collective, for the 12 of you that are in here. I think that'll be a great way to close the reading. Thank you again for joining me. So many. Whoa. Okay. Give me a second. Well, okay, firstly, I guess I'll point out that we literally have almost the entire, like, Pisces in the house, or, like, something, or, like, water signs in the house. We have the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. We've got the whole damn fucking water family, almost, except for the page. We'll find out why. But there has to be some serious water energy. I know that there's some Pisces in the house, but are there any Scorpio, Cancer? My God. It's like the gang's all here. Then we have the Six of Cups. And the Two of Swords. And this could be, so as it relates to maybe your family, All right, so whoever maybe your father figure is, someone you look up to in that way, same with a mother figure, and same with a potential lover coming in. There are memories, and maybe it's not family. It could be, like I said, a love offer or a love offer that came in a very long time ago. It could be the relationship that your parents had a very long time ago that you witnessed growing up as a child, the way that they loved and received love to one another. There is something that is from the Six of Cups, is from the past, these nostalgic memories, but I'm getting this very like, but I'm stuck on these memories with the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is about a little bit like the Four of Swords to me. It's about kind of taking a break from the world for a little while, protecting yourself. You don't really know what's ahead, and you don't really want to see what's ahead. So you blindfold yourself and you protect yourself with swords. A lot of mental energy there. Two Swords to me is a very potent card. So when I see that next to the Six of Cups, I think that there is, while the Six of Cups standalone is a beautiful card, you know, we see a memory from the past that, you know, brings you back to that like feel good, like warms your heart kind of moment. But next to the Two of Swords, yeah, there's something not right with that. Yeah, I'm gonna clarify all the court cards at the top because I need to know what this this water family is about. This King of Cups looks angry, like very angry, like he wants to come get you, or like very vindictive, very like serious for a King of Cups, who is someone who's supposed to be very for the kings at least, the most feminine energy of king, right? Emotional, understanding people, in touch with those around him. That's so crazy. These two cards flipped over. One of them was the Six of Cups. So there's a message. And it literally came back up again. All right, we'll keep that to the side for a second. Holy shit. These two flipped over. So we had, this is the second time the Six of Cups flipped over. I put it back in, then it came back out. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. I don't know what 666 means to you guys. I mean, I know obviously, yes, there's the devil. But maybe something happening in the month of June, maybe something when you were 18 years old. Someone should look up what 666 means. Put those aside a second. Sorry. The King of Cups is being clarified by the Ace of Wands in reverse. King of Cups looks pretty angry that this offer of a lifetime did not come to fruition. He was offered something and someone was like an Indian giver, like, I'm gonna take that. We've seen this guy before. Queen of Cups is being clarified by the Justice card. And all this queen wants is justice being served. Served in a chalice, in a cup. I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. I would typically say, you know, like, karma is best served cold. No, but she genuinely and sweetly and just honestly and earnestly wants justice to be served. Perhaps for her king, to whoever or whomever. This is like a false contract to me, right next to the Justice card. False contract. Someone, you know, misleading, misguiding. Clarify. Knight of Cups. Who is this fella? Three of Pentacles. So, sorry. Knight of Cups. Clarified by the Three of Pentacles. A promise coming in. If it's not love, it was someone like a promise coming in to work on something, to build something together. It's a golden cup. Who wouldn't want that? Very intriguing. Clarified by the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Someone wanted to be in solitude. Someone did not want to work together. Someone didn't want, that's why all these sixes are coming up. Someone didn't want this shit to be fair. Hold on 1 second. Sixes. I just want to read you quickly about sixes. Sixes. So planet Jupiter, exuberance, reconciliation, a peak experience of some kind, expressive and expansive. The elements are at their best. Contemplation, reciprocity, cooperation, sharing, radiating, choice, advancement, harmony, balance. Sixes indicate that benefits of giving to others, especially reciprocally, being receptive, sensitive to people's needs and supplying them. And negatively, this is tendency to going to extremes, being self-centered, vanity, and being condescending. Lack of balance. Just, I think like maybe your whole like if this is you, like it could have been like a whole family scenario, like where like maybe a certain group is looking to or did go ahead and like screw you over in a deal or in some sort of business plan, or maybe in love. A family didn't like you for you and they kind of came in and sabotaged that. Seeing that many court cards, water sign on a board is a little it's auspicious, needless to say. I'm not going to pull you any romance angel cards. It's not happening tonight. But I will pull you guys a Work Your Light Oracle card, and then I think maybe one Wisdom Healing card. Are you guys okay with that? Y'all all right with that? It's like having trouble getting in my chair. It's my birthday! Sorry, I just felt like telling you. Oh, it's too many, please. Just one. Hang on, I'm gonna shuffle this way. The Age of Light. And this says, you've been training for this for lifetimes. I'm going to try and... No, that's not going to work. You guys take a look at that with my water bottle while I read to you quickly, and don't leave, what this card talks about, because this is important. If you ever feel unprepared or daunted by the path that is calling you, know this. You've been training for this for lifetimes. You're way more than days that have breathed through this life. You're also the lifetimes that came before. All of these experiences, so like the good and the bad and the ugly, have polished your soul into the most authentic and magnificent expression that is your authentic self. Your soul has many facets. Imagine a fingerprint. Your soul is 1,000,000 times more intricate than that. If you put together all the fingerprints of all the people you have been, right? Because we've been so many different people over the lifetimes, you would not even get close to fathoming how unique of a masterpiece you are. You came in with a clear soul plan. You came in with wisdom beyond your years. This is part of you that has been longing to be seen. This is the part of you that is ready to step forward, ready to emerge. This is not a lifetime to stay hidden, but to set forth, be seen, and rise. You've been training for this for lifetimes. I'm spent. Are you? Sorry, holy McMoly. Just reading, like that was powerful. Powerful. Wow. Can I show you guys something, and you promise you won't laugh at me? Like you swear you won't. Otherwise I won't show you. Yes or no? So I ordered, do you guys remember that psychic tarot lady? She was like, "Come, Miss Cleo." I ordered her deck. It was like $5 on Amazon. But I kid you not, I've done a lot of work with it actually, and I've done readings for clients with it. And not gonna lie to you, I like it. I like the imagery. Very Egyptian. It is, and it's cheap as. I'm not gonna use it tonight, but remember she was like, "Come, Miss Cleo," call this 8100 number and I will tell you your story. Good thing, now us tarot, YouTube, we don't charge for this stuff. I said I would pull you a wisdom healing card. I'm gonna do it because I'm a woman of my word. Hi, Carly. Squiggly, which ones you got? Are you serious? I'm going to take the one that fell on the floor because I like that idea. Okay. We got remain centered. Focus on tranquility. No matter how stressful the day is, your intention is to remain centered and calm. Your goal is to learn that you can control your psychic energy. I love that. You're in control of everything too, not just your psychic energy, all your thought. You are in control of all of it. Oh wait, what'd you got? Oh my God, yeah. I mean, if I had more disposable income, I would definitely get those. I'm just trying to take a break as it relates to purchasing any more tarot decks right now. And honestly, it's just, I'll buy it if I feel called to it, but I haven't been, I've been doing client readings, but I haven't been doing, just with my new job, as many as I used to, and I just need to be mindful of, you know, my budget and my finances. These decks can range from anywhere between, you know, like $12 to like I've bought like $80 decks. So it's an investment, but it's for the good, the greater good. And yeah. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out because I am exhausted. Thanks for sitting with me on my birthday and letting me read for you. I really appreciate it. I know I've been gone for a bit. Thank you for bearing with me. Like I said, I started a new job, and it required a bit of traveling. I'm traveling next week. I'm going to Chicago, Toronto. I've got a lot on my plate and I'm exhausted, but I am in a good place. Thank you for checking up on me. I received a lot of messages and comments asking if I was okay. That means the world to me. Like, I know that I'm not like this like big YouTube star with you know, like 100,000 subscribers or whatever. Like, I don't ever like intend like that was never the goal. I'm quality over quantity. I'd rather quality people who stick with me, right, and check in with me in the way that they do. Thank you, Carly. Than have a zillions of people who I don't know. And I'm not just saying that like as like a, but I don't have the time. I wish I did, or the capacity to run a full-time tarot channel, or like light working and healing channel. I wish I did eventually, maybe, but for right now I've got to pay my bills and stuff. But I have tremendous respect for readers who do this full-time every day. It's a lot on your energy. I haven't done this is now 72 minutes and 32 seconds. I feel like I'm depleted. Like before I was like very like, you know, buzzy. It's my birthday and I'm like ready to go to sleep, like 50,000%. So, yeah. Good night, Squigs. Yeah. Well. My cup is empty. The cup runneth over into my, it's done. How pretty are these? I don't know if you guys know the store. It's called Pier 1. You can't really see how like actually pretty it is, but they're bedazzled because you know me. Let me know. Let me know, Squigs, and thank you for like looking out today. Oh, you're so welcome. Music medicine. Music is medicine. Love Pier 1. That and Home Goods. I was in Home Goods. Okay, full disclosure, I was in Home Goods earlier. You come home with stuff that you never knew you needed. Do you guys like have like a Home Goods or like a TJ Maxx like that has like, you come home with shit you don't need? That's me. All right, guys, I think it's my time. Good night. Love and light. Oh yeah, Target. What do you think like I decorate my walls with? Girl. All right, babies. Thanks again for sticking with me on my birthday. You're the first to hang out with me on my birthday. You gotta keep me like honestly, they see me come into like home like and they're just like back again. Like, what do you need? I'm like, absolutely nothing. Show me the way. Yeah. Sweet dreams, Ruben, and sweet dreams to you guys. So much love and so much light. All right. Thanks, guys. I hope this is the best year yet. 29. I know I look like a baby, or maybe I don't because I have no makeup on right now, but I'm 29 years old today. Well, not yet, actually. I was born at 1:36 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I like that there's 10 people on, and I love that there's 10 people that like that. I've been seeing so much 10-10. It's like everyone who's like, if you're listening, you should probably look up the meaning and synchronicity of 10-10. And if anyone wants to comment it in the description or the comment box below, you can. Yeah. I will try and I'll be back. I had to get in my groove, like I said, but I'm so happy that I'm back with you guys. Thanks, quickly. All right, guys. Love and light. And happy Friday. It's fucking Friday. Ugh. Take care, guys. And we're heading into Gemini season soon. This will be fun. We'll discuss. A lot of chattiness. A lot of, we're coming into a period where we see the double-sided nature of not just people, but a lot of things. Everything is multifaceted, and in Gemini season we find that we see these sides come to light, whereas maybe in Taurus season, Taurus energy, that multidimensional part is kind of like buried in that like grounded earthiness. Yeah, it's time. Love and light. Thank you, guys. This was fun.